Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. About the bitch a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, really no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down.
We welcome you to Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, we're ready for takeoff.
That's right, and they're letting those threes fly from everywhere on the court. Let's see if this team can win a third championship.
Ready to go here from Toyota Center. Let's gear up for the opening tip. The opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. To P.J. Tucker. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Julius Randle. Clint Capella pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
The drive right to the basket. Westbrook to Harden. And it's Smith there for the rebound. Smith now into the front court. They trail by 2. Trying to cash in. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Westbrook. Stuffs it down with authority. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Westbrook. Harden. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to Capella. Shot from in close, no good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Kevin Knox at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch. It stays with Houston. Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kenneth Faried trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. can convert the free throw. Hayden with the basketball. They're down 3. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harden to Fareed. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
James Harden at the controls. To Fareed. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kenneth Fareed at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Smith into the front court. He'll run the offense. Hayden to Dennis Smith Jr. Driving right to the basket. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Fires the 3. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. To Julius Randle. Knocked loose. Julius Randle here against P.J. Tucker. Rockets in control of the basketball. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rivers into the front court. 2-point advantage. To P.J. Tucker. Austin Rivers. To P.J. Tucker. For 3, that's what you like to see. Austin Rivers, tough shot from downtown. Desperation shot here from half court. That'll do it for the period with the Rockets in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Westbrook to Gerald Green. Capella to Gerald Green. Marcus Morris sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Morris. Westbrook to Gerald Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot for Gerald Green. Off the mark. Possession lies with New York. Hayden knocked loose. Shot from the lane won't go. To Westbrook. Russell Westbrook powers it through. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Clint Capella sends it away. Green with the basketball. His team up by 7. And the slam.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Westbrook into the front court. Lead stands at 7. 4-3. Working hard on the glass. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hayden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Westbrook to Harden. Westbrook. Missed it. Ellington against the former MVP. The drive right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
New York Knicks basketball to Marcus Morris. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Hayden with the basketball. Trailing by 11. To Kevin Knox. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
He's trying to find what fits. David Fizdale makes the substitution. Smith. To Julius Randle. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Rockets ball. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. Deep left corner. Capella down low. Clint Capella. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Dennis Smith Jr. guarded by Russell Westbrook. Nice pass to set things up. Short jumper stays out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To P.J. Tucker. From long range, Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. Into the front court comes Smith. 9-point margin to Kevin Knox. Taj Gibson, he's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. He gets it.
2 points.
Knocked loose. Rockets have it. First half comes to an end. The Rockets with the lead.
All
right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And scores. Strong take.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Gordon with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Julius Randle able to recover with the block. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Gets it in the right corner. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knicks with the basketball. And the basket good at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Goes to the left side. Westbrook buries it. It's a 3. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Going to launch beyond the arc, and the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Gordon with it. Lead stands at 10. Harden to Capella. Harden. Now that's a contest. To Julius Randle. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's in the hands of Harden. Gets it in the left corner to P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Tucker. To Capella. Clint Capella. He's now 5 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Dennis Smith Jr. against Clint Capella. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Clint Capella tips it. 4th this contest. Westbrook.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Ellington matched up with Harden. To Dennis Smith Jr. Has a chance. Smith shot, no good. Here's Harden, down low. Whoa, what a finish. Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for Rockets, number 35.
Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Elfrid Payton trying to cash in on a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Free throws good, a three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. Here's Harden with the rock. To P.J. Tucker. Rockets with 4 to shoot to Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. Smith with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Down low for Gibson. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. He'll let one fly from half court. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Rockets way out in front. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Taj Gibson swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Taj Gibson, that is great vision to set it up. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Down to Fareed. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Russ at the controls. To Fareed. Count the basket at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Westbrook across the timeline. The lead is 15. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Westbrook with it. His guys up by 15. Gets it down to Capella. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Hayden to Kevin Knox. Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Taj Gibson. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Deep right corner. Harden to Westbrook. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Tough-looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Westbrook. Harden. To Capella. 5 to shoot. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Clint Capella at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 48% free throw shooter. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. The possession lies with New York. Dennis Smith Jr. against Westbrook. And the finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. It goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hayden into the front court. Down a bundle. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Fareed to Westbrook. Harden. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Off the assist.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
19-footer at the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation